You alright? So this is what your puzzle set will look like. You've got, there's one, there's one, there's one. £7.50 each. You get a mixture of like sand dollars, ammonites, different types of shark teeth, ray teeth, even a little bit of bone. Now what I reckon to do with these, rather than just, you know, having a, just so it's not just a bag of fossils, you know, that you just hang in a drawer and never mess with again. You could get yourself a little picture frame or something, and then with these, you make yourself a little picture with them, and you fuck around with them for an hour or so, making different images. So we're going to give them a little shuffle, and well, just to prove to you that you can make images out of it, and then you could, you know, you could pop them in a picture frame or something, or a way of teaching your kids about evolution, or teaching your kids about dinosaurs or fucking dead sea snails. So shuffle them around a bit and see what we can come up with. Obviously the obvious thing to go for would be like a face and that. I mean, look at that, that looks like an old claw. So we'll start with him. Have a little crying owl. Let's shove him back a bit. This is going to take a minute for me to get used to it. I've got to try and do it so it's visible on the camera, where the camera is. I made a bike yesterday, a man on a bike. Let's see what we can... have this going on here, look at this. Shove them up there out of the way for a second. Just can easily get to them all. A little bit of a neck. A little bit more of a neck there. See, and I would, you know, it would be nice to be able to quote Rolf Harris here and say, can you tell what it is yet? But we'll avoid that little comparison, because obviously things have happened with him. I think that might be better. That might be better there as a little sort of a hip. Where am I going with this then, can you see? Yeah, you're into this, Bridie. A bit of live art. You can do it yourself at home. £7.50, mate. Get yourself a sack of fossils. And you can also make a thing of someone doing a bit of weight training there. See, look, you've got dumbbells or whatever they're called, the bar across the middle, his arms, his head, and some legs. And you've still got bits to spare. So that's one thing, innit? So we'll do something else now. I might throw a couple of them together as well, so you can get an idea of if you throw a few bags together, you can make better pictures. Obviously, this might be better if you've had some form of little brain loosener, possibly. But obviously, it's not something you would advocate. It's just it may make it a little easier. Let's go and try and do a car from front on with a couple of passengers. So the passengers are there, so we need something to prop him up. Can we prop him up with that? We'll cheat, and a little bit of a product placement. I'll use a bit of Wade, some of the damaged Wade. Just going to use that, and then we can hide him like that, really. Maybe a little bit of a smaller. We'll use this little rat thing. It's not Wade, but he's still too tall. Oh, he'll do. Hedgehog's arse. There we go. Look at him. Go that way. And he's a little driver of this car. We'll we use this little chimp thing. I think it's a small, like a squirrel and a chimp. Another sand dollar there. Now, what's that looking like there? This looks fuck all like the front of a car from your angle. Let's start again. That was terrible. We won't cheat. We won't use any props at all. Let's do a face. Face would be pretty simple. You do a bit of like portraits almost. Some spiky hair on the go there. So for some people this might be like watching paint dry, but I think it's better than watching Love Island. I'm not going to be doing this until like 10 o'clock at night because, you know, I don't really want to. I am a fully grown man. I'm not going to sit playing with fossils all night. Not that I'm saying, you know, you shouldn't. I just think maybe not all night. It's not healthy. Playing with dead fish for hours and hours. And then he needs a little mouth. He could be a little shocked. Let's give him a moustache. He needs a bit of a moustache. We could give him a Hitler moustache or a Charlie Chaplin moustache, but we'll avoid that for now. We'll leave that for when we've really run out of ideas, then we'll make Fossil Hitler. Is this looking like anything to anyone? Or are we... Not much of a face, mate. Well, not much of a mouth, is it? No. Yeah, some of them. Let's whip some of them away. We'll use that one there as a little bit of better hairpiece. I'll bring that one as well, so we can get a little straight-faced fella. Bring his ears closer into his face. He's got a little nose there. Trying to give him some buck teeth kind of thing. There we go, there's his buck tooth there. Not sure what that is. Like, that's a ray tooth, that's a stingray tooth there, or a bunch of stingray teeth. But I don't really know what. I couldn't tell you what. I think that's from a mosasaur. But the rest of them, bull sharks, sand sharks, bits like that really. Does that look like a man with a bucktooth face? We take away the spares. So again, you've got some spares there. Almost one of everything as well. So you could pop them in your little box on the side as a little collection. And then you've got this to display. Your weird little face, mate. Self-portraits. I'm gonna tell you what I'll do. Let's show you. Rather than fucking around with this, making it difficult for myself, maybe it'll be more interesting. That's one kit there. One puzzle set. Like I said, these are bagged up at random anyway, so it shows you as well the variety. So in this one there, you've got a couple more ammonites, different sizes, different style of shark teeth, a full gastropod there, or a few little gastropods as well, bigger ray teeth, but only the one sand dollar, which, you know, isn't too bad. The sand dollars are a bit difficult to draw with, but we're going to bundle all that in together there, like that, give it a mix around. Oh, rolling ammonites. And then we're going to try and make another picture. So, shift them round there out the way. What do we think then? What do we think so far? Like, is anyone into this? As an idea. Can you also, if you can figure out what this is before I get there, tell me, and I'll stop and start something else. This one might be tricky from your angle, I'm not gonna lie, but we'll see what happens. So I'm going to make a little bit of a... they'd be a straighter line. See, I'm fucking confusing things for you now already. Don't want to make it too easy, do I? That'd be there. That can be. Any guesses? Any guesses at all? I'm filling all these little gaps now. Make it a bit bigger. Wouldn't get very far like this, would it? Yeah, there's a clue. Fuck's sake. Plus, you don't have to worry about being heavy-handed with them because they're already long dead. So even if you do break little bits off, all you've got then is more fossils, really, strictly speaking, aren't you? See, that looks like a bit of bone, that one there. Anyone guessing this yet? Oh, and don't forget as well, I'm bringing back the competition. Well, it's not a competition as such, it's more like a reward for a top fan. I might do it every other month, I think. It would be easier to do it every other month. Because I think people might get annoyed if they've got to keep writing on the pages and that all the time. Now that's used up most of the bits. And what this is here, hot air balloon, mate. Look at that. So you've got the balloon, you've got the flame, you've got the little man inside in a basket. It'd be better if I could hold this down, like that. If I wedge that down there. I'm just trying to get you to a better angle. You can see, you can't really see what's... There you go. If I can make that stay there, shove a pen in there and all. Shove a pen in. Is that going to do it? Maybe. There you go, it's a better angle, isn't it? It feels like it's still slowly sliding. Go for an airbrush as well. Wedge it in. How's that? Maybe more in the middle. Perfect. Look at that. Can we tell what it is? Any guesses? I've already told you, but I think it was recording and I don't know now. Now I don't know how long the delay is. Hot air balloon. Made from two separate puzzle sets. Now, we'll go again. Let's try and do one a bit more. Oh, fucking hell. I need something that I can fucking use as a stand rather than just a fucking empty box with a fucking airbrush. Oh, I know what we'll make. I don't know specifically what it'll be, but it'll be something. Obviously, but I'm fucking. Go on, start guessing, see if you can get your guesses in. That's a better one. yeah, I'll show you that again, so you can see the little starfish pattern on there. It's coming together a bit. Who is it that's watching, and who's the one? That one person. Little pupil. Yeah, that's that rat thing from Ice Age. You see its eye there, its nose there, or it could be a horse. But what does it look like to use? What do you think that is? Does it look like what I think it looks like, or does it just look like a fucking weirdly assorted pile of fossils? I don't know. I might be reaching with this idea. This might be, you know, a bit too far out there as a feasible product. But well, does anyone want to give suggestions? Give us some suggestions, and I'll have a go at making them. Leave a little comment beneath. We've only got one Bridie on her saying this is class. What we could do, we could you know, it's been 10 minutes. Let's take it there. Let's have she should have about there. Obviously, it lends itself to stick figures and that better than a lot of other things. And you'd probably have to get a couple bags for it to really sort of make sense as it's a proper picture, but you just bide your time, don't you? That's a bit better. A bit more obvious. Maybe that is like a little... Oh, that makes more sense, doesn't it? Look at that. It's already starting to take shape. Can you tell what this is yet? Does anyone know what this is? Any guesses? No guesses at all. No one's gonna try and have a guess. Someone must have an idea. Is it just that is there no one writing, or is, because I can see there's a fair few watching, a lot more than what I thought would be watching, if I'm honest with you. Everyone just sat in silence. Now, is it making a bit more sense now? Can we see what it is? His foot would be going that way, wouldn't it? So giving it away again, his foot. And there you go. Oh, we could even have, we've got enough here for a little bit of decoration. There you got Bits of this, get rid of that there. And then, oh, fucking broke his leg. But you don't have to worry, guys, because it's fucking fossils. They've survived for millions of years. They'll survive an idiot dropping them on each other. What we've hopefully got there, I'm hoping, is a rather modern looking light fitting up the top there. Better with that one, makes more sense. And then use that. See, look at that. And we've still got left over a couple gastropods, these things. Old snail shells, an ammonite, another ammonite, and a bit of something random. Bit of bone or something. Can you see what it is? We've used up nearly 2 packs there. And that is a ceiling fan, setting the scene, above a fella Roger and his missus, on a bed. A seabed, if you will. Oh, he's that's shifted. So is that the one you would frame? Would you frame that? If you were making your own, would you have that on the wall? A little. Well, we can start again though now. We got that. And I think I've left it long enough to get myself a little screenshot for later. Not for any weird reasons. I'm not gonna like try and crack one out over it. Just to post it on the page for anyone who missed this. Fucking like caveman porn. This could be how cavemen made porn before they discovered you could draw on the walls in blood or whatever they used to use. Starting again. This time I'm just going to go in with no idea and see what it starts to look like. It's like doodling but with bits. Oh yeah, no, I can see what this is now. This is quite clearly. A little bit longer than that. Like there. There's a bit of a head. Oh, we'll make it with that first. That'll be further down there, won't it? Any idea what this one is? If there are people commenting, I can't see. Sometimes it does it, but there's a good chance no one's fucking watching. Very good chance. Why would you watch a fucking fully grown man. Play with shells. Not that there's out wrong with it, you know, I'm not really selling it very well there, am I? God, this isn't looking great, is it? That needs to be more like that, it needs to be more, a bit more like that, that one there, I'll do it. There we go. And you've got your little clouds coming out the back of it here. Cause it's a motorbike. Look at that little motorbike. Got the front wheel there, footrest, back wheel, exhaust, a bit of smoke, the body of the bike, handlebars, headlights. May even have enough to give it a little ride. Only a little rider, mind you. Does that make it clearer? What if we then give him this at the back as well? Pop them next to each other, hope they'll stand up. No, trying to give him a little pizza box. Yeah. Nah, I don't really look it, does it? Get rid of him. But yeah, I think people will get the idea now. I might do another one of these in a week's time or something. But let me know what you think. Will you be treating yourself to one? Or is it not for you? Is it just a dumb idea? Let me know, and I'll see you in a bit.